This may be a terrible idea, but I figured it'd be fun to do a short behind the scenes episode, not publicized anywhere, just anybody who's a sub or who's on the channel happens to notice it, great. So it's more for the subs. Right now, I had a video that seemed perfect, absolutely just a clean video. This week in Star Citizen, I'm usually pretty strong at those. All I did was click through a web page because I enjoy showing from the front page of the RSI website how you can follow along yourself if you don't want to use the links in the description and kind of just roll through. Yeah, just by clicking one link in the comlink section, apparently my capture or the website, I don't know which, glitched out where I could see the This Week in Star Citizen page, but the viewers cannot. So when I went to run this, I scrubbed through it as quickly as possible to see something. I didn't notice that the first few minutes of the page, particularly from here to here, should have at least had the list up. So what I've done is I've taken the Photoshop that I made for the 3.14 reveal, and I'm just letting the cat out of the bag right away. So you can see where I'm going with this, which is kind of funny because I make a big deal out of bringing it in and introducing it cleanly further along. And the top of the page is still in. Strangely, when I think I scrolled back up, that was enough to trip the page so it worked correctly. To this moment, I don't understand how that's possible, but that's the way it worked. So I am now making I guess you could call it a part two. I put an F in front of it for fixed. Um, in the Road to 3.14 live series. It's kind of, I always have an internal name for these videos, regardless of what I actually call them. I wish YouTube would give me a few more characters in my entries. In case you're curious, there's only 100 characters you're allowed to put in for your names, your subjects of your videos. So what ends up happening is I have to try to squeeze in every little morsel. And This Week in Star Citizen has like 4 or 5 different topics. So even when it's a big topic, I don't want to just make it clickbait for that one topic. I'd rather cover all of the topics as much as possible, let you know what you're in for the video. So it's kind of where we're at. And this is the offending video right here. And so if you've already seen this, I apologize for the confusion. As I've explained and I put into here, please jump to 6.6 minutes and 58 seconds in. It's a clickable link for a major discussion and screen to update. And then also, if I refresh this page, my second comment should be in. And here, working on an updated version, which has just the landing page with the 3.14 release for the first few minutes with the capture bug. The video will go to unlisted. This video will go to unlisted, so if you're amid watching or already shared, it will still function. So I just thought I'd make a short video about this, just kind of showing you, some of the behind the scenes stuff that goes into these videos. Sometimes it seems like the most straightforward video you can possibly imagine. And then I render it all out in beautiful 1080p, 60 frames, no matter what it is. I try to stick to that. And sometimes it doesn't work out. You're probably noticing that the frames are lower on this one. This is a 1080p, 30 frames a second cut. Technically, it's a website, so I'm going to just stick with what that is. And should be good. But yeah, if you have any thoughts, if this issue impacted you, you can place comments here, or you can reach out to me directly. You know the deal. Discord, RedJ, #0001. And once again, if you've already been impacted by this, I apologize. Once again, it was just the screen got stuck. It literally was stuck on this first part here, this first screen, instead of showing you the list that I was gesturing to. So if you see my mouse moving back and forth, it's not your phone, it's not your monitor, it's me, or YouTube, or sorry, it's not YouTube, not YouTube fault. It's mine. It's mine or the renderers, one or the other. But yeah, very shortly from now, this will, like, it never even happened. The TVA got here and they reset everything as necessary. Before, I guess, they were declared. Oh, sorry. Okay. Don't want to spoil anything. So now it's go time. So we have our fix. I have already pulled out on a notepad the tags, the title, and the main parts of the description that are important. So now that I have all of that, okay, so this is one thing I like to do is I usually don't have it maximized, so I have room to be able to jump back and forth. Okay, tags look clean. Title looks good. Subject looks good. Well, description looks good. So title, description, tags, all look good. I add it to the playlist. I'm gonna have to pull out of the playlist the old video. I don't think I'm gonna really show that. I just want to show how to thread the needle here on most of the important stuff. Okay. I can't get any of this in until it is fully processed. Now here's where this gets a little interesting. I'm going to leave this as unlisted. And the reason for that is that it's a literal replacement of the other one. It might even yell at me for having the exact same subject line. I hope it doesn't. So, the upload is complete. The processing is in progress. And when this is done, it'll visibility wise will be unlisted. And I can change that at any time. So my super, I don't know, thought out plan here or not, depending on how you view it, is going to be I'm going to drop this puppy to unlisted. And then immediately after, bump this one to public. And the reason for that is so if anybody was attached to this one right here, so they were already watching it, or if they were linking it somewhere else, or viewing, if I had links up, I think I have one link up at a Discord. They'll still be able to watch that if I didn't remember to go back and replace it, which I will. But in the case of this video, I will drop this to unlisted and bump that one to public, and then push this one as soon as this has HD fully all in. So it goes to SD, standard definition, then it goes to HD. And I wouldn't be surprised if the renderer is probably staring at me going, well, what do you want from me here? It's the exact same video. What the heck? But it's not. It has a fix, a multi-minute long fix at the beginning. So this is the video I want to carry everywhere. And this is the video that will quietly go to unlisted. So this is how I went about trying to, and it looks like successfully, threading the needle about dealing with a video that had a bad capture, that looked good, went all the way through the process, and now I'm going to fix it in post. Well, post. Hope this helped. Hope this helped you, and or it was interesting to subscribers.